So I just wanted to talk to y'all briefly about a couple of things that I seen that might have been a little concerning. I know you seen the title of the video. I have been priced out of DTF. I am priced out. I am out the game. And if you want to get in the game now, you're gonna need a little more skin in it. Okay, you're gonna need a little more skin. You're gonna have to get a commercial machine, man. It's just no ways of getting around it, man. People are selling 13 by 19. People are selling 12 by 12. I told you the 12 by 12s for $3. Now they're doing the 13 by 19, $3.50, $4. A transfer. A lot of times it needs, and it could be clickbait. Maybe it's clickbait. Somebody hit the comments and see if they ever went with some of these flyers. I'm probably finna get ready to show. If it see if it's clickbait. DTG $5 a print. DTG $5 a print. So like, say even if you have to pay extra for the shirt, and like, again, that's clickbait. So if they saying that, then they adding, okay, well, you got to pay $3 for the shirt, and you got to pay $5. You got to pay $5 setup fee, and then you got to pay $5 or $10 shipping, and then now you add $20-something for this DTG shirt. DTG shirt. Then that can be, what I'm saying, that can be some capping going on, but. I'm just telling you. I'm just giving you what I'm seeing. All right, these folks saying they can print a DTG shirt for $5. Okay, no minimums. All right, and that's really gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt screen printing. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be operating in humility, man. So we can start making smart decisions and not be prideful about, I do this machine and I love this brand and I love this brand, man. We just out here trying to make money, man. We buying tools to make money. And the tool that I bought is still making me money, but I won't be selling transfers. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna come down. I'm not gonna sell a transfer for $5 or $4. I'll sell some for $5 maybe to somebody I know. You know what I'm saying? To some other shops that I'm working with. A few of the shops that I'm working with right now. If they need some transfers, I sell it to them for $5. But well, I need at least $7, at least $6.50. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna spend a lot of energy trying to do that with that printer that I have, man. It's taking almost 15 minutes to get a transfer out of there. Out of that L1800. And so you got to think about that when you're trying to get into this game right now. You want to sell transfers, and that's all you want to do. Like, you don't have you like, hey man, you know what, man, I like the way that printer do that. I'm finna get in the game and I'm finna sell me some transfer, man. You gonna spend some money now. You can't just walk in here now, because there is and it's not it seems like it's a lot of players, but it's not really a lot of players in the game. But everybody's fighting for the same consumers. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's in the same Facebook groups. Everybody's advertising to these same channels, on these same Facebook social media platforms, Google ads, whatever the case may be. To get these transfers. And like I say, some of these things to get off these transfers, some of these things maybe just be capped. But either way it go. That's where I'm seeing the pricing going right now is, if you really want, to put some skin in the game, you're going to have to get a commercial printer, and that may allow you to be able to sell transfers, for $4.50, something like that, to compete. You don't have to go to that bottom dollar with them, because you should always just try to make money, regardless. Don't chase nobody and try to be the lowest, and then you out here working and getting frustrated and going crazy and you ain't making no money. You know what I'm saying? So it's a balance to that also with your pricing, understanding that, you know what I'm saying, early. And I still do it sometimes, man, where I overshoot myself, man. Well, I won't overshoot, but I undershoot myself. And just not knowing the complexities of the job and the ins and outs and what I'm going to really need to do. And I may, just being friendly may short myself maybe $20, $30, man. That stuff counts, man. You know what I'm saying? Every dollar counts, especially right now, beginning of the season, beginning of the year. So you want to get to a good start. And so I just wanted to inform us with that, and I was wondering what was causing that. Like, what are we using? What's the equipment we using to sell $3-4 transfers, 13 by 19s? And the brother I was talking to in this particular group, he had an Epson 3070 or Epson 3070, fairly new print. I think came out last year. You know, for like a top chest. You know what I'm saying? You probably could do like 100 of those in an hour. Full dark color shirts. It can do it under a minute. All right, it can do it under a minute. 2 print heads, and like I say, man, these printers now they putting 3-4 print heads on these things, man. And with the fluorescent inks, got 4 channels ready, 4-5 channels ready for the fluorescent inks. 2 washer, two flush inks with the chemicals in it, and then you got 4-5 whites. I'm seeing crazy stuff, man. It's getting crazy. Like I said, man, these printers are coming out every 2 to 3 weeks, man. It's a new printer coming out here. And I even seen someone with the Cobra Flex that we was talking about last time in the last market evaluation video he did. Come to find out that has a ink adhesive inside of the ink, a liquid adhesive inside of the ink. So that's gonna be interesting to see how that runs through that print head continually, and then it still has to cure, and then you print it, you press it. Got a couple different press times on it, but I seen an individual who had one. He's talking about the press times, and he said everything seems to be running smooth. So all praises to him, and prayers that that it continues to run smooth and this business grows with that Cobra, man, because that's a healthy price on that thing. But the Epson 3070, F3070, the ticket is $50K on that thing, and I know it's like, oh, $50K, that's crazy. It is crazy. It is a lot of money, but if you're doing 100 shirts in an hour, 60 shirts in an hour, that's how he said, because when he said it, when he posted, he was like, what y'all doing y'all transfers on? He's like, man, I'm doing my transfers on this Epson 37. I'm like, wait a minute, man, that ain't smart. You know what I'm saying? And he said, like, I paid like $70K. And I ended up looking it up, and it is $50K, but just buying pre-treat machines and all the ink and supplies and stuff, man, and shipping, that thing probably ends up at about $70K, and maybe set up and people flying people out to get you straight. It probably ends up about $70K, but the ticket on it is $50K. But if you doing, say you selling the shirt for, you selling transfers for $4, and that transfer don't cost you but $1. That's $300 an hour. If you can do 100 transfers, an hour, that's $300 an hour. And he ran the thing like this. This is what he said. He like, listen, man, it's different. I can do 300 transfers, and then turn around and do 300 DTG shirts in a day. And I said, yeah, that is very impressive. That is very impressive. And only printer I kind of seen that can run at that rate is like the Cheetah from OmniJet. And I seen my man Stan the Man, T-shirt side hustle. Shout out to him. I seen him out there at OmniJet maybe a year or two ago when he was in front of that Cheetah, and that thing was like 120K. Now you have something that can compete with that at 50K. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. And like I say, it's a lot of commercial machines getting inside of people's bedrooms now. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of commercial machines inside of people's garages now. And if you're printing at that rate, if you can print a shirt under a minute, man, that's real dangerous also for screen printers. I seen this one flyer where they saying, they'll print a shirt for $5. DTF shirt, $5, no DTG shirt, $5, no minimum. How do screen printers? So that, what I'm saying? Like, how do you compete with that when they can do 20 colors And you know, for 5 shirts, they can take that order. You can't touch it. You know what I'm saying? You can't touch it. And even if it's one color, they can take that order and you can barely touch it. And I think, you know, maybe accuracy will still play a part for screen printers. But again, man, these printers are getting better and better by the second. I'm sure that darn Epson thing is probably connected to something that probably gives it accurate colors. But who's to say, man? And, you know, and not say all of this to say that the game is changing. You're gonna need a little more skin, and I ain't willing to throw it in there to sell transfers. So I'm out of that game unless, you know, I get walk-ins. Walk-ins, I sell them to, you know, friends, family, other local print shops that need it. You know what I'm saying? They need emergency. They need something to, you know what I'm saying, get them over. I do it for them. But for me to take 15 minutes and him to under a minute, you can't compete with that now. You can't compete with that. You know what I'm saying? That's 15 times the power. And it does DTG. So, and really now, y'all, I would recommend, man. Look, I can't recommend it. I would just say, man, if it was me now, I just get a DTG machine. You know, it's the same system. You know what I'm saying? Let's just stop pretending. It's the same system, but you get a machine that can do DTG and DTF. Why not? You in the same fight regardless. But with the industry being humble, you know what I'm saying, if that kind of machine is at 50K, the machine under that is going to be a little, you know what I'm saying, a lot cheaper. And it'll be, you know what I'm saying, accessible for a lot more people. And probably a lot more user friendly too than, you know, this stuff we getting over here from Alibaba and so forth. All right. So you know what I'm saying, salute to everybody that's reached out, man. And you know what I'm saying, you know, feel free to do that. You know, if I can help, I can help. I ain't no guru or nothing like that, but I have been through some situations. And make sure you like, sub, subscribe. See somebody calling my phone in the video, y'all. Make sure you like, sub, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I'll see y'all on the next one.